Hello, Wicked Sisters. Well, it was a good week for four of you. I had lots of injuries, so I scored a paltry 49.28. By far the biggest loser. Um, but and so these are the current standings, and it shows the four teams that won because they're 1-0, and the four teams that lost because we're 0-1. So those are the current standings. And then this top part shows this week's lineup. If I go back this way to week 2, you could see that Carol beat my team by more than 50 points. Etoro beat Available Sistah. Katie lost to Nola Breeze in a pretty high-scoring game. See, that's a bummer because both Katie and Nancy scored relatively high enough to beat the other two losers, but sometimes that happens. So if we switch back to this week, I'm now against Katie. Toro and Carol are going head-to-head. Michelle and Dawn are going head-to-head. And Nancy's going against that dummy team that was added as our 8th team. So it's currently Thursday, almost 7, and I haven't even looked at last week's my stats last week, mostly because I knew it was going to be horrible. So if I go into my team, it's showing me projected stats for this week, but you can see all the red things I have on my team because I just got killed with injuries. If I switch back to week 2, it will show what happened to the players I had in. I made a pretty bad move in not playing Jay Cutler, but he's so unreliable. He had 4 passing TDs. I did okay with 1 passing TD, but you can see that this guy got 0 points because I think he played for 2 minutes and got injured. This guy did okay for me. This guy didn't do so hot for me. And so the blue is what I scored last week, but the only ones that counted were the players playing. These bench guys like Jay Cutler and Sammy Watkins, I didn't get their points even though they scored pretty well. So I got to have a look at my lineup and maybe make some exchanges. My defense also did pretty crummy. So that's what happens from week to week. So if I switch over to week 3, I'm going to set my lineup according to the players I have. And I think, let's see. Sorry, I'm scrolling so much. I have Dalton playing Tennessee or Flacco playing Cleveland. This is probable. I think I'm going to leave Andy Dalton in. And AJ Green, I got to click here to see what's going on with his health. He might play. And see, he's really good, so I want him all right. Excuse me. So I guess since they're not playing tonight, I'll have a chance to make that decision on Saturday. What I really need to look at is to see if I have anyone, like Doug Martin plays tonight, so if I want him in my lineup, I got to do that now. The rest of them, I don't necessarily have to make that decision today because they're not playing till Sunday. And if I look at, and these are all Sunday players too, so I got to think about Doug Martin. I'll check out his injury. So there's a good chance he's going to be inactive, so I'll probably leave him on the bench. Even though he'd be a good play because it looks like Atlanta's giving up a lot of points. Let's see. Yeah, so since he's not looking like he's going to be involved, I'm not going to play him this week, which means for today I'll leave my lineup as is. Let's switch over. Yeah, so hopefully you're kind of getting the gist of it. I might know another one as another little how-to thing. If I want to go back to the league overview, I just go here. Because I might look to, I gotta make some moves to replace some of those injured players. You can see that Etoro's made a move. I've made 3 moves, and Nancy's made a couple trades. I know for a fact the 3 of us have played before. So you other newbies who might be shy, go ahead and look and see what you might want to change. It's not that hard. Okay, so I'm signing out. Good luck this week. Ciao. Whoops. Mwah.
Doing a superb Pardo impression on some of those broadcasts unbeknownst to the audience. Don Pardo passed a second